Winning that national title was probably one of the biggest highlights of my career. I felt so good about this team and where we were headed. All of a sudden, my name is Mud because the owner's name was Mud. I was in panic mode. I had no income, and then Kaylee had to come home to have surgery on her foot. My first thought was survival. Like, how do I make a living? What do I do to keep going? And, you know, I knew I couldn't do it alone, so I brought in the next best thing to me, which is my daughter.
I have been dancing on a broken foot for the past 10 years, and finally last summer, I couldn't take it anymore, and I had to have surgery. The surgery basically forced me to move back home.
Which was good for me and all of us because you were around when Studio Blue closed down, and then you were here to help me open Project X.
Yeah, you're welcome. You couldn't have done that without me. I, like, saved the studio.
She's been able to really take on a lot of the training, and I trust her immensely.
My mom and I are gonna not always have the same opinion, for sure, but both of us together can make this team the best that it can be.
Kaylee and I have not lived together full-time since she was 16 years old, when she left to go to ballet school in Philadelphia. Becoming a professional ballerina is exceptionally hard, and my daughter is one of those. I dedicated every moment of my life and every penny I ever made for her to get there. I really hope that Kaylee does go back and pursue a career in professional ballet, but while she's still healing, I'm happy to have her here with me.
Hi, Bella.
And with Kaylee's help, I intend to make Project X better than Studio Blue ever dreamed of being. But we can't do it alone. Every girl on this team has to live up to their true potential, too. Miss Kaylee's gonna be here full-time this season. I think Kaylee brings a lot to the table, and I think us working together is just going to be more beneficial.
I think I'm gonna be able to keep my mom a little younger.
Glow and I, we're family. I mean, we've lived together for 3 years, but now that Kaylee lives with us too, I'm concerned. Their relationship has always been complicated, and they have been at each other's throats.
I'm so happy that we got through this all together and that you stayed with us and that we stayed with you, because I don't know where we would be right now if we didn't.
I love you guys.
We love you. Yes, we love you.
I love you guys. Tell your parents how much you love me.
Mommy, I love Miss Glow.
No, we love you. You're just expensive.
But I'm worth it.
You're worth it.
You're worth it.
Okay, on to the pyramid. On the bottom row, we have Gina. Gina, you had a solo at Nationals. You didn't place. I brought you in mid-season because I thought you were going to elevate this team. And you did push other people to work hard, but in the process, I don't think you were working to your full potential. Next on the bottom row, Lily. Unfortunately for you, Lily, one of the biggest problems that we had last year was your mother. You've improved. However, it's still a work in progress. Next on the bottom row, Smiley. You've worked really hard and improved, but you also had the most to improve on. Last on the bottom row, Audrey. You got 5th at Nationals. I don't know when you've ever gotten 5th. I'm a little concerned that you're about to go into high school, and with high school, we hit this fork in the road. And I've seen so many kids go by the wayside. I don't want that for you.
Until I graduate high school, I want to do dance. I want to take that seriously, and then maybe after college, I can still do dance in like a company or something.
Good. And the second row, Layla Bell. Layla was not Layla last year. Layla crumbled under the pressure, and my job as her coach is to help lift her up and get through those emotions that she couldn't handle. I saw you working really hard over the break, and I am committed to making you my personal project this season. I want you to be a star.
I think they should all be your personal project, not just one.
Are you jealous?
A little.
I mean, you gotta have Kaylee in your back pocket.
She's in the front one. I pay for it.
Ooh. Friendship too? Since Kaylee started teaching at my house, we got closer and became really good friends.
I've been working with her a lot over the summer. Like, we were in my living room doing privates every single day, and I look up to her a lot because she's like a really good dancer, and she just feels like a second mom to me. And I'm really glad to have her, not just as a dance teacher, but as a person too.
Dominica hops from one person that benefits her to the other person.
I mean, I would truly hope that that would help Smiley to maybe get a leg up at a solo. What am I gonna say, no?
Next on the second row, Bellatrix. You kind of disappeared a little bit last year, but you're here because I think you worked the hardest over the break and you've improved the most. And on the top of the pyramid, Ashlyn. Ashlyn may have had some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we won that national title because of Ashlyn.
After seeing Ashlyn's performance in Body Bags, a talent management agency reached out and wanted to talk with her and see if she would be interested in working with them, and we were thrilled and honored.
I've gotten like a lot of auditions for movies and stuff like that.
Because of her performance. Dance is an art. Technique is important, but it could be about just how you tell the story. This week, we'll be attending Dream Maker National Talent Competition in Secaucus, New Jersey. We are only doing one solo this week. Miss Kaylee chose this soloist. I'm letting her have an opinion on this because she thinks this person was most improved. So, Smiley, you will be doing a sassy jazz solo. I am not disagreeing that you have improved a lot. That being said, because I don't necessarily agree with the choice, I am going to also have Layla learn the same jazz solo. It's our first week out as a new studio. I want my best foot forward. I would love nothing more than Smiley to rise to the occasion. But if you can't do it, I need to have a backup. And I know Layla can pull out a jazz routine in her sleep.
I'm really glad that Miss Glow believed in me. It's just I thought maybe Kaylee would maybe choose me, but Dominica and Kaylee are really good friends, and she's really close to Smiley now.
The group is called Breath of Life. We are going to pick up exactly where Body Bags left off. Ashlyn, you're the lead of the dance. You will breathe life back into each of these girls. With Mina being gone, that puts us right into the teen category this season. This is the very first time anyone will see us competing as Project X. So it is important that we are all doing our personal best. Let's do this. Let's go!
Dominica, it seems like since you've gotten close to Kaylee, that has worked in your benefit for Smiley to get special parts.
Why? Because of favoritism? I really don't think Kaylee coming out the gates as Project X, she's not gonna put somebody that isn't gonna help win her jazz dance going against all the other teachers in the area that are about to put their best foot forward.
Well, there's
in
a
the jazz
reason why
dance.
her mom interfered.
They can have a difference of opinion.
Glow seemed to think Kaylee's judgment's clouded right now because of your friendship.
Dominica's been a good friend to Kaylee.
Yeah, after Dominica was driving her around all summer.
Kaylee would come over to my house and she would take breaks from her mom. It's really tough for them to live together when they haven't lived together since she was how old, 16?
You have no idea.
We know.
What it's
we
like.
can only imagine